Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with an update to the Day 1 severe weather outlook. For a large part, everything has remained the same. For a large part, everything has remained the same. The margin risk remains largely the same. The slight risk over here remains largely the same, pretty much. And here's the marginal here, and the marginal and the slight up here. Those remain the same, largely. However, as of the late afternoon update, the XPC has, the slight here remains largely the same, but they kind of expanded the slight a little bit to include parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle, the north central part of the Texas Panhandle, and extreme northeastern New Mexico. So, it's really about the only change. So, yeah. Cities in today's slights include Tulsa, Oklahoma, Louisville, Kentucky, Springfield, Missouri, Evansville, Indiana, and Manchester, New Hampshire. And cities in today's marginals include Baltimore, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, Washington, D.C., Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Nashville, Tennessee. So you're going to see what changed with each individual risks. Alright? This 2% tornado risk up here remains the same. Here's the 2% over here and the 5%. And the 2% tornado risk up here pretty much remains the same too. However, as of the late afternoon update, the XPC has added an extra 2% tornado risk area for Day 1. And that covers the very far extreme northeastern tip of New Mexico, parts of the Texas Panhandle, parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle, southeastern Colorado, and southwestern Kansas. But otherwise, everything else remains the same. Cities in the Day 1 5% tornado risk include Louisville, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana, Owensboro, Kentucky, New Albany, Indiana, and Cape Girardeau, Missouri, however the hell you pronounce it. And the 2% tornado risk areas today include Tulsa, Oklahoma, Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, Springfield, Missouri, Manchester, New Hampshire, and Lowell, Massachusetts. Going to see if the wind threat changed at all. Really no major changes. With the wind risk. The 5% over here remains the same. The 5% wind risk here remains pretty much the same largely. And here's the 5% up here. And the 15% wind risk up here remains the same. And here's the 15% wind risk over here. That remains largely the same. And here's this 15% wind risk over here. But they kind of expanded the 15% wind risk to include southwestern Kansas, the Oklahoma Panhandle, the northern part of the Texas Panhandle, and far northeastern New Mexico. They kind of expanded the 15% wind risk over here. So, yeah. Cities in the 15% wind risk areas for Day 1 include Tulsa, Oklahoma, Louisville, Kentucky, Springfield, Missouri, Evansville, Indiana, and Manchester, New Hampshire. And the 5% wind risk areas for Day 1 include Baltimore, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, Washington, D.C., Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Nashville, Tennessee. So going to see what hail threats, if the hail threat changed. Minor change with the hail risk, but nothing major. The 5% hail risk up here remains the same. And here's the 5% here. Hail risk remains the same too. And here's largely the 15% hail risk over here. Alright? However, the 15% hail risk got expanded southeastward to include southwestern Kansas, the Oklahoma Panhandle, the northern part of the Texas Panhandle, and northeastern New Mexico. And the black dashed area remains the same too. The black dashed area remains the same too. Alright? Black dash meaning the highest potential for 2-inch hail or larger today. Alright, the black dashed area is the highest potential for 2-inch hail or larger today. Alright? Areas outside the black dashed area are mainly inch to 1.5 inches in diameter hail. So, cities in the black dashed area today include Southwest Nebraska, Sterling, Colorado, Fort Morgan, Colorado, Lamar, Colorado, and Torrington, Wyoming. The 15% hail risk includes Billings, Montana, Rapid City, South Dakota, Southwest Nebraska, Sterling, Colorado, and Fort Morgan, Colorado. And the 5% hail risk areas today include Boston, Massachusetts, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Aurora, Colorado, and Lubbock, Texas. So, yeah. So, in summary, Scattered severe thunderstorm development is expected today, particularly this afternoon into tonight, across parts of the southern plains to lower Ohio Valley, and across parts of the northern and central high plains to the Black Hills vicinity. Other severe storms are expected across portions of New England. So that's the day one update I wanted to give. So stay safe in affected areas today and tonight. Stay safe in affected areas today and tonight. Affected areas, yeah. And and just in case this threat goes into tonight, make sure you have a way of being notified for severe weather tonight. Make sure you have a way of being notified for severe weather tonight, whether it be your TV, radio, or phone, to wake you up to go to your safe spot. And if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. And make sure that safe spot is on the lowest level of the building you're in. Okay? So stay safe today and tonight, and I will have my day 1 severe weather outlook tomorrow morning. Take care.